Hello there, General Kenobi, and welcome back to Crypto Lion. Today we're going to look at what major profits one can get if they choose to invest in Doge. Yes, the market might be very volatile at times, but it's always good to remember that Dogecoin is one of the most stable currencies on the crypto market, and according to analysts, we might see a sharp spike within the coming months. So we can be certain that if one considers buying Dogecoin right now at its current low prices, then that same investor could see remarkable returns when the currency is back on the rise again, with a few analysts predicting it could reach $1 per coin sooner than expected. Stick around as we find out how Dogecoin can give its investors good profits in the long term. Remember to hit that subscribe button and also turn on post notifications. You can join our free Discord group via the link in the description for daily signals and a community of like-minded traders and investors. And now you can also support us on Patreon. We have several packages you can choose from according to your particular investment goals. And we have a special offer for our first 100 members, only $9.99 for VIP access on Discord, which gives you exclusive benefits far beyond the free features. Be sure to check out the links in the video description and in the pinned comment. Like all things on the stock market, cryptocurrencies are a good investment if you know what specific crypto to invest in. Some people might be opposed to this, mainly because they are unaware or they themselves have invested in crypto that never really took off as expected, and they ended up with a bag of loss. Despite the inherent risks, cryptocurrencies in the blockchain industry are consistently growing stronger. Much needed financial infrastructure is being built, and investors are increasingly able to access institutional-grade custody services. Professional and individual investors are gradually receiving the tools they need to manage and safeguard their crypto assets, such as Bitcoin and Dogecoin. Crypto futures markets are being established, and many companies are gaining direct exposure to the cryptocurrency sector. Financial giants such as Square and PayPal are making it easier to buy and sell cryptocurrency on their popular platforms, while other companies, including Square, have collectively invested hundreds of millions of dollars in Bitcoin and other digital assets. Elon Musk and his company Tesla have purchased $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin early this year in February, and it also seems that Elon Musk is secretly doing the same with Dogecoin, as evidenced by Redditors who pointed out a similar transaction in value recently. Musk, being a very vocal supporter of the crypto world, seems to also promote investing in cryptocurrencies, and his support is shown by how much he's invested in his personal capacity, regardless of other Tesla-aided investments. He's mentioned on Twitter a few weeks back stating that he would not sell any Dogecoin he currently possesses, which leads to today's topic, that indeed Dogecoin is such a good long-term investment that even billionaires are very keen to have stakes in these crypto. While other factors still impact the riskiness of cryptocurrency, the increasing pace of adoption is a sign of an industry maturing. Individual investors and companies alike are seeking to gain direct exposure to cryptocurrency, considering it's safe enough for investing large sums of money. Dogecoin is almost certainly a good investment, and despite what critics say, at the very end of the day, they still somewhat agree with the idea that there might just be a good reason to buy. As we all know, Dogecoin was created by software engineer Billy Markus in less than 3 hours. After copying and pasting Bitcoin's core code, Markus spent the bulk of that time making alterations to the client to make the text Comic Sans. Markus would be the first to admit that Dogecoin was created as a joke. He even sold his entire position back in 2015 just to buy a used Honda Civic. As of today, Dogecoin has surpassed the $50 billion market cap, making it one of the most valuable assets out there. That's definitely a lot of Honda Civics. Some people might be wondering if it's a bit too late to jump on the Dogecoin rocket ship before it jets off to the moon. Or will Elon have a few extra Falcon 9s to spare for the journey? Well, as we can expect from analysis and predictions, there is still enough time for people to invest in the currency. Owing to a variety of factors, the coin has seen a few flash crashes, making this period one of the best to buy. Dogecoin has pumped 1,900% 3 separate times since 2018, according to a report. And according to analysts, Dogecoin is now seen as one of those trendsetters with the crypto market, especially considering how its hype man, Elon Musk, makes market-shifting remarks that casually cause its price to go up exponentially. So for everything to make a bit more sense, let's put things in perspective for a moment. Assuming that a $1 Dogecoin would yield a market cap eclipsing that of American Express, Charles Schwab, BlackRock, IBM, and Goldman Sachs, this seems unlikely. But it's already ahead of E-Trade, Hasbro, and Levi Strauss. So we really aren't sure what the future holds. Cryptocurrencies such as Dogecoin offer an impressive value proposition in that you can invest small amounts and make huge profits. But that doesn't mean there isn't any risk involved. In fact, most cryptocurrency investors minimize risk by diversifying their portfolios into multiple assets. Investing of any kind requires that you really take your time and analyze, scope by scope, every element of the desired stock. With Dogecoin, however, it's a bit different because a lot of focus has been put on it, especially on social media platforms such as Twitter. This has helped lots of investors in assessing their compatibility to the various coins offered. So let's say you haven't started investing in Dogecoin or any other cryptocurrency. How do you go about the whole process? In regards to Dogecoin, most crypto experts believe long-term holding is much more profitable in the long run, mainly because as predictions show, Dogecoin is expected to skyrocket anytime soon. We know this might not be enough to convince people, but look at this from a different perspective. Markets are volatile despite whichever industry they're in. Wouldn't it be better to invest in an asset which you're at least 80% sure will appreciate in the coming months or years? The best example to prove this claim is a simple case study of Bitcoin. Through the 2010s, Bitcoin was actually pretty valueless, and nobody really took it seriously. But as time progressed, it slowly picked up considerable speed, and amid the global pandemic, the cryptocurrency rose to unprecedented heights, hovering around the $50,000 to $55,000 mark. When social media decided to get a crack at it, the price of Bitcoin reached an extraordinary high, peaking at $65,000, after Elon Musk shared a few comments on his Twitter account supporting the cryptocurrency. For long-term investments, many customers choose to stick to the top coins by market cap, such as Dogecoin, Bitcoin and Ether, and others as shown on the cryptocurrency prices table. This will give you a good idea of what the community generally thinks is most valuable and is an excellent way to dip your feet into the world of blockchain tech. Some new projects will enter the top rankings just as fast as they leave, and this testing by the market can be useful in determining what's garbage and what's precious. It can be tempting to invest large amounts into high-risk assets, but this can be crippling, especially for long-term investors. Consistent growth over time shows how much an asset means to the market. It's a fast-paced industry, but it can be worthwhile to keep up. The point of any investment is to make you money, and cryptocurrency investments can make your money work in more ways than one. Created as a solution to the scalability and energy consumption issues with Bitcoin's proof-of-work algorithm, proof-of-stake has crept into many blockchain-based projects over the last couple of years. Instead of rewarding miners for running computations to validate transactions, proof-of-stake rewards stakers for providing liquidity by locking tokens up into a smart contract. Depending on the token, rewards range from variable APR on the staked token to entirely new tokens that can be staked further. Decentralized finance is a hotbed for staking protocols, and hacks in the last year have led to millions drained from various DeFi platforms. Not exactly where you'd want your life savings. Some staking implementations allow network participants to delegate their stake to validator nodes, striking a balance between security and risk. Others offer rewards for merely holding assets in their wallets for fixed periods. This ability to stake offline from a hardware wallet makes things much more enticing for long-term investors, providing security from malicious actors on the network. The most sensible approach to profiting long-term for the majority of people may be to accumulate a diversified portfolio of cryptocurrencies and rebalance the portfolio periodically. Why do we encourage people to invest in Dogecoin over other coins such as Bitcoin, which is actually worth more on a per-token basis? Well, other coins don't have the support which is currently being enjoyed by Doge. Since the crypto market is a speculative market and the prices of coins are worth what other people are willing to pay, it's more wise to take the safest routes, and in this case, Dogecoin being born out of a meme certainly makes it one of the most talked about cryptocurrencies as of now. Also, receiving backing from Elon Musk and his company Tesla will surely propel this coin to great, unprecedented heights. So what are your thoughts on this, and would you invest long-term in Dogecoin, if you haven't already? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear what you think. And while you're down there, be sure to hit that like button, smash the subscribe button, and turn on post notifications. Don't forget you can support us on Patreon and join our free Discord group, links for both in the video description. And as always, good luck and happy investing.
Hollywood car set.